Hello, I'm John Gudmundson. I'm in the A10 product marketing team, and I'm here today with one of our Security Alliance partners, Symantec. Here with me is Lee-Lin. She's a Senior Product Marketing Manager at Symantec. So, Lee-Lin, what basically are you demonstrating at the RSA conference this year? What's some of your key themes and issues that you think customers are looking for?
Well, at RSA this year, I'm from the Trust Services Group, and what we do is we do Symantec website security, and one of our major products that we're demonstrating at RSA this year is Certificate Intelligence Center. So what Certificate Intelligence Center does is to provide IT managers all sorts of information, and that helps enterprise to find out what the vulnerabilities are, or what compliance the certificate are. At the end of it, they could use CIC to also use the capability in CIC to automate installations, which is a major pain point with IT. And in terms of installations, we run out on servers as well as on load balancers and such ADCs such as A10.
And in terms of interoperability testing, how I understand we're working with Symantec to verify integration levels between Symantec CIC and A10 application delivery controllers. Can you kind of maybe elaborate a little bit on some of the validation and testing that's gone on?
So in terms of the testing, so what we do is that we set up the system within our, to make sure that we QA it and make sure that we are up to, a version of our product actually runs on the same version that is current. So every time that A10 upgrade their product systems, we run through that in our labs to make sure that we're up to current, so that our customers can benefit from that.
Yeah, I think one thing that is really interesting is how when we work with Symantec, how we'll load on our application delivery controllers a whole slew of SSL certificates. And what's great is how your Certificate Intelligence Center can go out and discover all these certs throughout the network, including those that are actually on the A10 application delivery controller device itself. So to make sure that these certificates are not out of date, they haven't elapsed, that they're still valid and whatnot. So I understand that we actually have a kind of a testing validation report that kind of shows that. Can you maybe talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so in the testing validation report that you mentioned, what we do is that we show all sorts of, where all your certificates are. It's not only just Symantec certificates, you can discover any certificates, certificates from NECA as well as self-signed certificates. One of the major pain points is that IT departments are not able to discover the self-signed certificates. So with that, they could discover the certificates, they could find out the key length, they could find out what kind of algorithm. So for example, currently, our customers have to move from SHA-1 to SHA-2, make sure that you could discover that. We also have a security rating system. And with that, we could also find out, for example, the current, just past vulnerability that happens, the PUDO vulnerability, the SSL v3. We could also discover that. So, as an IT department, now you get all the information and you can act on it.
Okay, great. It's been a pleasure having and working with you and Symantec with part of the A10 Security Alliance.
Likewise, it's been a great partnership.
Okay, thank you.